Yo, what's up, guys? Get some paper ready. We're going to do a meme coin stream. I'm gonna make sure I'm all set up. Can you guys? I don't know if you guys can hear. Yeah. Hello, test. Okay, cool. Video. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. All right. Let's see. Awesome, guys. We're just gonna do some random meme coin stream. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you guys have any tickers you guys want me to look at, happy to go over them. We'll cover over a couple of tickers I'm looking at, and we'll just have some fun. Make sure this is streaming right. I don't think it's streaming right. It says streaming. Make sure everything is up. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. We'll let some people come in too. Can you guys hear me? Probably got to open up the chat. I don't know if anyone can hear. May have to reset this thing. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, can hear, can see. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. All right, cool. All right. First things first, I kind of want to talk about the biggest meta right now with meme coins. It seems to be the culture coins. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of tickers. Some of you guys may recognize them. One of the most iconic ones is going to be Giga. So Giga Chad, iconic meme, You guys get the point. This thing has basically been up only. This is kind of like your Bitcoin of culture coins. As long as this thing runs, you're going to see the other culture coins run. Some other culture coins that I really like are Cook. Cook is a really small, not really small, but it's a smaller market cap. But this thing has steadily been cooking. It's a culture coin. Just think like let him cook, or like with Giga Chad. They're just culture coins. There's no other way to put it. Another one, this one is newer, but I do have a lot of conviction on this one. It's newer, which kind of stinks, but I think this one is going to do really well. Autism is just like one of those things. It's definitely real, but the people that diamond hand or bag hold this type of thing is going to be more of an autistic person, and those guys tend to I'm not even going to go into depth in it. Just study autism is all I can say. Let's see. Another one is going to be Aura. Aura is a really big meme, especially on TikTok. This one is going to be really strong going forward. I do think this one will pull a Giga. So outside of Giga, this is going to be my strongest conviction play. I do think Mog will do well, but from a risk to reward perspective, would I rather hold Mog or Aura? It's definitely Aura. It's a 31 mil market cap, and it just has a lot more room to run. Whereas with something like Mog, guys, like Mog is the, so I guess a better way to put it is Giga is actually the ETH of these culture coins. Mog is the Bitcoin. Mog is your main culture coin. This is going to hit multiple billions, in my opinion. It's really just battling with that $1 billion market cap. Like we're basically making higher highs and higher lows. Like this is a really good chart. This thing is pulling. It's gonna pull a Pepe. So I'm gonna go on here. I'm gonna show you guys this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where is it? Here it is. So look at this chart right here. So Mog feels like early Pepe. So this is where Pepe was when it was chopping around that $1 billion market cap. It was like right around this level. And it ended up pulling an immediate, I don't know, 8x, 10x. No, it was like a 8x because it ended up hitting like a $8 billion market cap. No, actually it was about a 10. because we were at this level. If you go down to this low right here, is probably like a 600 or 700 mil market cap. So those gains are huge. So now putting that into perspective with MOG right here, these are the levels to look at. So MOG is just, it's literally just coiling up. So this coil right here is into the rise up into MOG. So I do think MOG is going to pop from here, but obviously time will tell. There are some other coins as well, but they aren't really considered culture coins. So some other or another culture coin, Cook Aura Higher. This one's newer. I've been getting shilled this one. I don't know. They have higher on base, but these guys do seem like to have a shill army. These guys just did a CTO. You also have what are the other ones? Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Show this tab instead. I got a list of them. Oh, Zoomer. Zoomer. This one is a really strong one. I do think this one will do extremely well. I think this is going to pull at least 100 mil market cap. So it's minimum 5x from here. Let me give you guys some smaller tickers since we don't got many people here, so that's fine. I'll show you guys some small tickers. I think Bet will do well. I mean, Bet more, iconic meme, culture coin. You also got Soy Jack. This one, not really a culture coin, but this one is kind of like the Wojak type of token, but it's on Solana. SKBDI. So Skibidi Toilet, this one is actually really prominent on YouTube. They have, it's like DA8FU. Yeah, it's not really a good name if you just say the whole thing. But the YouTube channel has several, it has hundreds of millions of views. At one point in time, they had more views than Mr. Beast. So just don't fade this one. I do think this one will pull multiples, like many multiples. And it's kind of like the autism category, I guess you can consider it. But this one relates to a lot of the 13 to 15-year-olds. And this was back in the day. So those guys are a little bit older now. So, I mean, they may see this thing and, oh, yeah, I remember that show, that type of bidding. You also have Lock In. This one is a really good culture coin. It's just a simple meme, guys. Like lock in for the bull run. Like send it. Don't overthink it. You have some smaller ones that are not dumb, but I mean, I feel like it'll do something. This one is like 120K market cap. Yeah, good. We don't have a lot of people in here now, so it's okay. This one is cool. Like literally the ticker is just cool. I don't know. It'll probably do something. Then you got Swag on Sol. They have a Swag on ETH, and then they also have one on Sol. The Swag on ETH feels like it's pushed by a bunch of insiders and KOLs. I'd rather not pump their bags. I would rather buy a CTO. So they have Swag on Sol. But again, it could be chasing after straws. This one is an OG coin though. It's been around for a long time, like almost a year. Well, not almost a year. It would be like 7 months, 8 months. I guess that's almost a year, but whatever. And we also got Sigma, and then one other one. Then we have HT. These are all culture coins. Just keep these on your radar. Man, dude, this thing is sending. Man, study autism right there. Sigma, like it's literally just a culture coin. And then HT. Again, guys, these are all going to depend on MOG and kind of Giga. So as long as MOG is doing its thing, which is it's an ETH beta play, all this other stuff is going to do extremely well. These are just the culture coin meta. So I do believe these will continue to do pretty well. And of course, the very last one. I think I made a tweet about this. I faded the other ones. Or not faded. I forgot to add the other ones. Is Retardio. I wish this was 6 tickers, but hey, it's more than that. And the reason I say that is because you can't simply go here on Twitter and go like this, retardio. So when you search retardio, it doesn't pull up. That might be why they're doing retardio, I guess. I don't know. It's retardio, but still, you can't really search it. So that's the problem with a ticker like that. However, if you do something like autism, it's 6 tickers. This allows you to simply just pull it up, and it has a search history, so you can literally go through all these guys. Beaver seems to be the guy who's pushing autism. I think autism is, I don't know. I just like the ticker. It's a good ticker. Like autism is actually a thing, and the the people that relate with this coin are tend to be autistic, or they're just buying it. So to give you some perspective on these culture coins to understand them a little better. A culture coin, usually the buyer of that token in particular, those are going to cater towards that type of culture. So if someone is like a Mog, for example, the type of people that are holding the Mog token it's not 100%, but it tends to cater towards the person that is like, hey, look, I'm better than you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like there are people that are out there that just like to Mog people, but it relates to that type of person. Just like Giga and the Giga Chad token, that one bodybuilder dude, he picked it up, and it's like a weightlifter dude token. So you have different tokens like these that relate to different personalities and different peoples. And that's the same thing with meme coins. Like these are literally just culture tokens that are just meme coins. Like that's what a meme coin is. But everyone is instead of garnering around a dog or a cat or whatever, these guys are garnering around a particular token that they believe represents themselves, or that I don't know. It's just something about them that relates to them. So someone who likes the ticker Cook, I mean, I use Cook all the time. So I like this ticker. So it's like let him cook. He's cooking. So people relate with this. That's what you want to look for in memes. So there are plenty of other tickers out there. If you find something that relates to you and you notice your friends or your buddies, they also do the same exact thing. When you have something like that, that's probably something you want to bid. So just find something that relates to you and then see if there's a ticker, if there's a community behind it, and that's how you can make your thesis. Let me go through the chat to see what's up. So can here see, okay, signs on Solana. Signs, SIGNS. So yeah, that's mainly it for the culture token. So let's just go and go through your guys' tickers. Signs. I'm not okay. I mean, it's a newer ticker, but it may do something. It's not a CTO though. I usually like the CTOs. Maybe they're a hidden CTO. And the reason why is because like if I have no information on who launched it, 99, no, more like 101 times out of 100, the devs usually rug, unfortunately. But I don't know. It could be a good ticker. You probably know more than I do. Yeah, yes. Okay. Lock in. Yeah, lock in's a good one. I like lock in. I hold no lock in, but I know it's a good one. This one has a really strong community behind it. It really relates to like the Wall Street Bets, Roaring Kitty type of community and community claim. I like this. And the reason I like this is because usually when the devs or insiders get in around a certain ticker, they just dump on everyone's head. It's not fun. Retardio. Yeah, Retardio is good. I like Retardio. Culture. Let me check out culture. Men of culture. It's a new ticker. Marketing boost. I hope they're not trying to market it and just dump on everyone's head. I don't know. Let's see their Twitter. Does anyone here play Pump Fun? I feel like every time Pump Fun does something, it gets roasted. Well, anytime I play Pump Fun, it gets roasted. Men of culture. Okay. Can't let you in. You're not a culture holder. Okay. Okay. I just love the culture. I mean, it can relate to some people, but I just think it's too broad. Like you can have a meme coin that's too niche, like a lot of these vulgar memes, which I really don't like, where it's niche down to that type of party. But you can also have one that's too broad that doesn't really gather a community around it. I mean, culture may do something. It's just something that's like I don't find myself saying culture or even talking about culture a lot. But hey, it could be a good ticker. Like that's what I was saying a few minutes ago. If something that relates to you and you use it a lot, like that is alpha. Like take that alpha and run with it. Do your thing. A poo girl. Yeah. Bulbs. What's up, man? Yeah, let's pull. It's full of a poo girl. Yeah, a poo girl is cool. This one is definitely going to be Apu beta. Apu is my highest conviction meme coin this bull run. Apu girl is right behind it. Um, yeah, Apu girl is going to pull numbers, in my opinion, at least. I don't have the chart. I know Bulb's got it, but let me see if I can find the chart. I'm going to show you guys this so you guys can understand. Ah, here it is. Dude, this helps right here. This chart right here, study this chart. Oh, study is another ticker, like study, hashtag sticker or study. So you see all these different derivatives of Pepe. You have meme Pepe, sad Pepe, smug Pepe. These are like whatever. These are the ones that you need to focus on. Smidge, Marv, Froggy Pot, Peepo, Original Peepo, Grouper, APU Girl, Apu. What do you notice? Oh, and then you have Honker, which is this clown right here. What do you notice between all these different quote unquote Pepe derivatives? Well, actually, the Pepe that you commonly see is Apu. That's why I like Apu because these are memes. The more you see it, the more it kind of just stays at the front of your mind. The next one is Apu Girl. It's the only one that's a female. So just keep that in mind. That's like the main thesis on it. And they got a really good team and a community pushing that thing. They're diamond hands. All right, let's see. Retardio is taking huge mind. Dude, Retardio is huge mind share. I think Retardio is a really, really good ticker. Well, good community and culture. The problem is the ticker. I do think it's going to go extremely viral and do really well. But I want to show you guys this. So when I first Retardio. When I was first hearing about Retardio and people were telling me about it, I tried to search the cash tag and I never got anything. Like nothing would pull up. And that's because it's more than 6 tickers. Once you have 7 tickers or more, you don't pull up. So let me give you autism, for example. Autism. So when you search 6 tickers, this becomes searchable on Twitter. So I can literally click on autism when I see it and it just takes me to it. Whereas with something like Retardio, it doesn't pull up. However, I did start to notice people are going like this, Retardio, which is great. So these guys have a really good community. I think they should be much higher than where they are now. But the problem is that a little 6 or 7 ticker thing. So I mean, they should definitely be way higher than they are now. It's a really good community coin. It's a good cult coin. But the reason why I look at Retardio, I'm like, okay, well, with that thesis in mind, if I think it's going to go a lot higher, then that's why I'm bidding autism or autism, whatever you want to call it, is because you can click on it. So autism is a newer coin, but it fits autism. I spelled that wrong. Yeah, study autism, right? So I categorize autism as the same thing as Retardio. And when I look at this, I'm like, okay, well, autism has the 6 tickers, so it's clickable. It relates in the similar way Retardio is. Please don't take offense to that. You just look at it like that. It's like, okay, if my thesis on Retardio is it should be much higher than it is now, because if it had that clickable ticker, it would be easily searchable on Twitter. Then it's like, okay, autism is going to be that number. So I do think autism is going to catch up to Retardio. However, Retardio does have a huge mind share. And Suzu, he kind of put it on the map too. He loves Retardio. But yeah, it's taking huge mind share. Buddy. Okay, what's Buddy? I think I've heard of this one. It might be Bob. Buddy. Let's see. You got Buddy, Buddy Rich. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So nah, no thanks. This is a hard pass for me because you had Buddy, you got Bob. Bob was literally like the same exact dog. Like it's cute dog, cute thing, whatever. I mean, they may do something, but there's just so many of them. It's like, how do you know which one's which? I try to stay away from something like that. Too crowded. I think LOL could do good. LOL. I mean, number went up. It looks good. Let's see. The world's most used emoji. I mean, it looks like they got a team pushing this. It's too late for me, I think. At a 5 mil cap, I would rather buy autism. CTO token. If I was going to size up and buy something, especially at these levels, I'm buying autism. Something I relate with better, but LOL, it definitely could do something. Um, it seems like they got a really good team pushing it, and the volume is really, really good. Let's see what other tickers we got. Yeah, speaking of, I'm just looking through different tweets and stuff. Speaking of other tickers, 4chain meta, that one seems to be coming back. Yeah, Grouper is part of the 4chain meta. I like Grouper. Grouper is cool. To explain Grouper, what PER? They have some. Again, this is that ticker thing I was talking about. It's 7 tickers, which stinks. I do hold some Grouper. They have a really good cult. To explain what Grouper is, first, it is a 4chain meme, but second, it relates to, not, I wouldn't really say a white supremacist, but it has its own type of cult community. They pulled up, they sent me some stuff. I'm gonna see if I can find the information on it. Give me a second. I gotta pull this up. I have it saved somewhere. Grouper. Here it is. Yeah. So this explains what Grouper is. So Grouper Army, airtight white nationalists. Okay, so maybe not supremacist, but white nationalists, I guess you can say. I still think that's supremacist, but whatever. Has been described as white nationalism, homophobic, native. Yeah, an attempt to rebranding the declining alt-right movement. So these guys are against like lesbians, gays, etc. Like it's going to be kind of anyways, that you can read more about it here. I will share this here, but yes, there is a cult, there is a community, and there is a group of people that do relate to this, and I do think they have some people behind it. Is it too niche? Possibly, but yes, they do have a cult. Big big disparity between Apu and Grouper. Okay, so here's the difference between Apu and Grouper. Apu is already an extremely viral meme. Yes, don't get me wrong, a Grouper is a viral meme, but it's not as viral as Pepe. The reason I say Pepe is because the meme that is used on Pepe is actually Apu. So when you go to I'm going to go to this to show you guys what I'm talking about. When you guys go to this chart right here, what do you see more often? Do you see this when people are talking about Pepe, or this one? I most often see this one. This little softer eyelids, eyelashes, softer face, more rounded. Or I'm sorry, This one. This is the actual Pepe. This is what Pepe actually looks at. So if you go on to their ticker on Dex Screener or on CoinGecko, this is the actual one that you have. It's a more sharper face. It's less rounded edges, whereas Apu is a little more softer. You can see it's more rounded on the eyes. This one's more sharper. You can see that it just has more of like a softer feel to it. That's what Apu actually is. So Pepe is already a viral meme, and then you have Apu as like, okay, well, this is already viral. Whereas with Grouper, it's more niche. Yes, you do see some people posting this Grouper thing right here. I've seen this before, but it's not as common as you see something like your Apu that you see when people share Pepe. But yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Grouper is cool. The only, or one of the other things I wish is it was a CTO. The team does still hold some tokens, but hey, eventually they'll be out if they do decide to sell. If I mean, there's been slow selling on it, but I think Grouper is going to be a good one. Autism doesn't have a website. Does that matter to you? Study autism, please. That's all you need to do. Groy like a boy, not grouper. Oh, groiper. Got you. Got you. Makes sense. Any hope for Peng? So Peng was shoved and pushed by a some insiders and a community. This will probably do something because some of those guys are still around. Do I like this ticker? Yeah, because I like penguins. I like birds. Do I think it's going to go somewhere? It's going to depend on the team. I think there are better plays out there. Again, like if I was going to choose a 24 mil market cap or deploy at that type of token, guys, this is a trenches video. I would rather do something like autism. Like, literally, just I have ADHD. Just trust me. Trust me on this. Well, I don't trust me. It's going to zero. Study autism. Also saw Halia shill. Dude, yes. Halia is good. I like this cat. Halia. This cat is the bomb. I love the stare cat. I lost my cat a month and a half ago. It wasn't really my cat. It was one that just showed up and I just fed it. That was it. But yeah, he's gone. So I kind of have like I miss cats. But I like Halia cat. A stare cat, this is definitely an iconic 4chain meme. Same thing with this. Gondola. Study legs. This thing is gonna do well, in my opinion. They had a lot of this run up right here. The people that got in at this level, it was the biz dev community. Those guys are just they're garbo. They basically just buy tokens early on, and then at like a 3 or 4x, they sell on everyone, which is what happened here. And then they held all the bags. So what the community did, Jerry in particular, is he put out a FUD storm on purpose. And maybe it was these guys selling out at this level, but the wick was vicious. I remember watching it. It was funny. It was really funny. You could see it went all down here. I guarantee all those guys sold because, oh, not all, but most of them did. I went in their group chat and they were all like, "Gondola dead, get out, get out." It was great. I loved it. It was fun, but it feels like we do have some better momentum and some better holders. So we'll see what happens. Study legs. But yeah, Halia is a cool 4chain cat. And yeah, Groiper is definitely controversial, but yeah, just study it. Dude, it's Groiper, not Grouper. Groy like a boy. Hey, hey, take it easy. Study autism. Then say Groiper. Did I say it wrong again? Groiper. Like Groy, like boy. Groiper. Yeah, I got it right. I think. Also, do you think Cocky Inu could make a comeback, or is it doomed because it's on a ghost chain? You just gave the answer to your question right there. I'm not saying it's doomed, but yeah, it doesn't help that it's on a dead chain of it's not a dead chain, but it's a dying chain, Avalanche. So you want to go where the liquidity is going. That's why Solana memes, Ethereum memes, Base is whatever. Well, actually, Base is kind of picking up again. That's mainly because of this cat, Miggles. Or a lot of the memes are actually kind of getting hurt with Miggles. Mr. Miggles. Dude, this thing is nuts. I can't believe I faded this. I faded generational Miggles. Wait, no, this is the wrong one. This is not Miggles. I was like, this is definitely 100 mil market cap. Am I spelling it wrong? Oh, here it is. Why is this garbage showing up? Mr. Miggles? Who's behind this thing? This is the original Mr. Miggles. I want to show you guys this one, but I want to look at this other one real quick because why is it doing so well? So this one launched as kind of a community. Well, actually, it launched as a dev rug community took it over, but this one was kind of got its state of fame with Coinbase shilling some NFT for Mr. Miggles, and that NFT just absolutely flopped. So then you have something like this, just absolutely send. Of course. Welcome to meme coins. I faded Miggles. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I faded it at like a 3 mil cap. I was like, it's way too high for me. Well, no, it was like 2 mil. And sure enough, yeah, whatever. But why is this Mr. Miggles pumping? What's the gig on this? Mr. Miggles' loving wife here to oh, it's Miss Miggles. Again, study autism. Okay, Miss Miggles. This definitely just yeah. Okay. No thanks. It's not going to last too long. I'll wait till it's CTOs if anything, but this is definitely going to be Miggles beta. So if Miggles takes off and continues to take off, this will probably follow it, but as soon as the first dip happens, it will go to zero and never come back. You nailed it. Okay, guys, you heard it here. It's Groiper. That's what it is. It's just Das because I think it's the funniest ticker. It's just Das. Oh, it's just that I think it's a funny ticker. Yeah, I mean, they got all kinds of funny tickers, but it's all about the community. Milk on Solana is isn't that like Sydney Swingy or something, whatever her name is? Cat with, I don't know, there's two of them. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, and then, yeah, no thanks. I mean, I could not see myself getting behind that type of coin, but that's for me. Again, with these tickers, you have a niche community. If that's your vibe, you like that. I mean, sure, just don't show your wife, right? Sad. Yeah, I guess. Well, not about his milk thing. I was talking about sad on Groiper. Yeah, it's. Hey, I guess it relates to some people. Seems like the only way AVAX comes back is if games gets traction. Yeah, if gaming does get traction, I do think that will help. They do have the Stars Arena token that has yet to come out. It'll probably pull a friend and just get roasted. But hey, who knows? Avalanche is definitely going to try to make a comeback trade. They just need another personality like a Suzu type of run or thing. They just need that breakthrough app. Just like all of crypto right now, it's PvP. Like we do not have retail coming in. We need that breakthrough app. So once we get that breakthrough app, then retail will come in and it'll become PvE. There's also Mr. Niggles for the crazy people. Niggles. Niggles. Oh, and this is another thing, guys. Just because it has 7 tickers doesn't mean it can't go, like we saw with Retardio. Like, here's the deal with Mr. Miggles. When you do $ Miggles, it doesn't pull up. So as long as people understand it's not going to pull up with the $, do with the cash tag. So if you want to do, if you're trying to push your meme coin community and you have 7 or more tickers, start using cash tags and it becomes searchable on a Twitter. So this is just so you know for your perspective. The reason why I like tickers that have 6 or less because they have a better chance of going more viral. because you can do the dollar sign and the hashtag. And when people are searching for tickers, they typically use like the dollar sign to see engagement rates and whatnot. So, with that in mind, if you do have that, use the hashtag if yours is 7 or more tickers, if you're representing your community or at least pushing it. Like a lot of these things are CTOs and we all run our own memes type of thing. The reason why Miggles was continuing to run, just like Retardio, is you get these larger figures that do push them. Like Retardio is, they got their claim. I wouldn't say claim to fame, but they definitely got put on the map with Suzu, which brought other people in, and they're continuing to push. So study strong communities. Suzu only picked it up because Retardio has a really, really strong community. I mean, in fact, one of the guys was asking about it here. I guarantee he's a part of the community, which is great. Study strong communities. Oh, did I look up Niggles? I didn't look up Niggles. Niggles. Mr. Niggles. I mean, they aren't sharing Miggles on Coinbase, which is, I mean, I guess you can maybe think like, hey, maybe they'll do a typo, and then you'll have that odd type of community that wants to say, hey, look, let's get behind this token because whatever. I mean, I think you get the meme. Oh, here. So now you can see. So Miggles got on the map because Coinbase. So time on Solana. Let's check out time. Time. Oh, Time Magazine. I mean, it'll probably go viral if you have something random. Like this would be something you throw a little bit at and hope it moons like this. Like you just have something that just goes viral, but then you have to sell. Other than that, this thing is just going to be down only until something happens. It's almost like Kitty. Just wait. If you're holding Kitty, just wait till Roaring Kitty comes back or something. This is going to be a lot more niche though, so just be careful. Every time Roaring Kitty comes back, it moons. Roaring Kitty. This is back when it just was like, hey, look, Roaring Kitty is popular, and then it moons. It's the same concept. So make sure you sell when it does that. Time Donald Trump on Solana. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, if Donald Trump goes on time, becomes viral, it's a good thesis. I believe it. What's up? What's up? So, my other moonshots include Chud, Fat GF, and Butt. Okay. So, Fat GF, I've seen this one. It's the same thesis I have on the vulgar memes. They can go to a point, but I don't see these going as ultra viral. Like I would never go to my kid and say, "Hey, look, check out this token." Never. Like maybe some people and their wife they would show it. Like I would never do that. I don't have a wife, but I would never do that. I would never show this and say, "Hey, dad, check out this cool coin." I would never do that. Like it's just no. So for me, at least, I wouldn't do that. So it's just not a ticker that relates to me. But there are other people that, hey, they would show it to their mom or dad because they think it's funny. Again, but it's niche to me. Like I know, like me, I would show someone a funny cat. Like I would do that. And I'm sure someone who likes Fat GF, they would do the same exact thing. It's funny cats. So again, it's just how what do you categorize your meme? Like I try to have the maximum upside possible. Yes, I do pick some of the nicher memes, but I just for personal reasons I stay away from the vulgar ones. But hey, if you cater to it, go for it. But just not me. Chud. Okay, Chud. This is like Wojak. Yeah, this one. This is a good meme. This is a really good culture meme. I've seen this one a lot on Twitter. This one is a really good pick. Like, yeah, this one could go somewhere for sure. And then, but what's but? Is it just exactly what it is? There's a bunch of them, so I don't know. Buttercat? Yeah, I don't know. There's too many tickers. It's okay name. It's not bad. It's okay, but I think there's a lot of tickers for it. Nvidia invested 150 mil in GRT pump. I remember GRT. The graph. GRT's been around forever. Oh, they're still there. They didn't do much. Study dilution. Jasmine. Okay, we got this army in. Okay, have fun. I'm good. Yeah. Miggles merchant Coinbase store. Okay, exactly. The reason why Miggles will probably continue to run. You have a lot of people on Twitter who are hating the rally, and then you have Coinbase just pumping the mess out of the thing. Okay, I stopped talking about grit. No one cares. Timecoin, Trump. Okay. Trump. There's so many Trump coins. That's the problem. They kind of all diluted themselves. Like you got MAGA, you got Fist, you got Ear, so many different ones. Like if you look at MAGA, I mean, MAGA is the main Trump coin, but I mean, it's like, hey, it's at 350 mil. Do you think it's going to go to 10 billion? Like, really? I don't know. It's like, I just, if I'm going to invest in a meme coin at 300 mil, I would rather buy an altcoin because at least there's some sort of fundamentals, something I can get behind, like something that I can actually convince myself, hey, I should hold this instead of, hey, I'm holding this because of another greater fool. But yeah, let me look at Timecoin again. Maybe I looked at the wrong one. Oh, okay. I guess I did look at the wrong one. It's Timecoin. I mean, this could be something. Time is money. Yeah, I could relate with this. Not just the chart. Like I wouldn't buy this chart. I would wait till it does like a CTO or comes down. But I'll definitely add this to the watch list. But I like the ticker because I use time a lot. I'm literally spending time right now. But no, yeah, I could see this ticker going viral. Trump, yeah, like I said, lock-in's good. The actual Donald Trump coin on Solana has 100. There's like 1,000. There's literally 1,000 Trump coins. So no thanks. Zen, cult community, good community. Yeah, it's gonna go somewhere. Me personally, I don't like it because it supports people doing drugs, and I've seen what it's done to people. So no thanks. But they have a cult, so it's the same concept why I don't buy like Atria on the stock market or Constellation Brands. It's alcohol and drugs. It just kills people. I don't like that. Zoomer is good. I like the ticker. I like the name. It relates to a lot of people. It will probably do something. Buttercat. Okay, Buttercat. Let's check out Buttercat. Buttercat. Oh, but okay, yeah. Yeah, we just pulled this one up. I mean, it's actually cute. It's funny. I'd wait for a CTO. Liquidity is really good. There's definitely some people pushing this, or at least a team behind this. They probably aren't going to do a CTO on this. If they do, that would be cool. But yeah, Michi is cool. But again, it goes back to that thesis. I hold a bunch of Michi. I can't even remember when I bought that thing. It was like $1 mil or $2 mil cap. Do I recommend anyone trying to buy it now? Probably not. I think there are better opportunities out there. So, Mumu the Bull on Solana is a strong one. I do think the Boys Club, Mumu the Bull, has just been steadily up only. Mumu. Yeah, man. That's a nice chart, bro. Nice chart. Mumu the Bull. It has been chosen to be on Solana. It's a really nice chart. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. It's been chosen. Donald Trump on Solana, still sub 3 mil. So are like 100 of the others, but you asked, so I'll pull it up for you again. Trump. Yeah, this one. I'm not really interested. I want this to send for you. I hope it does very well. It's just a rotation of bags. But hey, it's a CTO, so that definitely helps. And you're in here shilling it, so that tells something about the community. Send Donald Trump. Send it. Yeah, it's probably going to go somewhere. But again, there's a bunch of Trump coins. But hey, for you, send it. We are always hearing on Crypto Twitter, when retail gets here, then there will be a massive influx of liquidity in this coin, or the ecosystem will pump. I just don't know, Drake. Will a bunch of crypto nudes suddenly arrive here with trillions of dollars, get Web3 wallets, leave exchanges, and start buying small tokens on random chains on DEXs? Study, it's different this time. It's never different. Just saying. And I have a gauge on retail. Like, I can just go to my views and viewer metrics and I can tell. Munch on Soul. Munch. And you'll know it's not PvP. Like, you will know. The sellers will get punished. Right now, the sellers are being rewarded. Like, they sell it like a 5x, 6x. They're rewarded. Like, study Miggles. Every coin, it doesn't matter what you buy. Like, it will look like this, Miggles. It will look like this in a peak bull run. Sellers will be absolutely punished. That's what a PvE environment will look like. Like, everyone can win. It's just like Ohm and Time back in the day. Of course, eventually that collapses, but we haven't had that style. Munch, this one's cool. I like Cookie Monster. I will save this one just because I used to watch Sesame Street all the time. As for the meme, I don't know. Munching the dips like no tomorrow. Oh, man. Bro, you got to focus on Sesame Street. Okay, I'm taking this off the list. If they make a pivot, I'd be interested. Let me see what their Twitter looks like. Just munch it. No. No. And no. Bro, you blew it. Focus some of the memes on Sesame Street. I like I like the concept and idea of it. Jeez. And I don't like this. Focus on the meme, not the price. Send it much higher. Like, come on now. It's also why you only got 9 mil in volume. How's your engagement on Twitter again? 941. The engagement's not bad. Let me see what other people are saying. If they talked about Sesame Street, it would be great. Buy now or cry later. Okay. I mean, I'll keep it on the watch list just in case, because I used to watch Sesame Street all the time. But I mean, they need to make a pivot, or at least do some more memes around Sesame Street. Hit the likes. Yeah, man. Hit the likes. Thesis. Okay. Now this, I can relate to something like this. I like this. Thesis. It's too new, bro. I'll wait till the dev rugs. But this is a good ticker. So many good tickers. Let's see. Thesis. Let me make sure there's not a bunch of others. Thesis. Oh yeah, there is another one. You see, like this one rugged. I mean, this one's a pump fund. The other one I just showed you. Thesis. Yeah, it looks like it's the only one that's still around. Let me see. Yeah, so this is your thesis right here. I mean, I could see it doing something, but again, guys, like, just be careful with the holders like this. You got in pretty early. I don't know when that guy got in. He's probably sent it from another wallet. That guy bought the top. 0. No, he didn't buy the top. Yeah, he kind of bought the top. Yeah, he kind of did. He bought the top. Yeah, thesis could do something. I don't use it often, like to reply and stuff, but like it could probably do something. Oh, Mini. I like Mini. Mini is my jams, bro. I love Mini. Mini. Woo! Mini. Yeah, dude. Mini is going places. Not just because number go up right now, but I think Mini is a really strong ticker. This is a very viral meme. Just this small little cat. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I've seen it far too many times. Good meme, good community. They call them the mini gang. They're going places. Any hope for celeb coins? I don't like the celeb coins because you depend on that celebrity. They dip out. It's roasted. It's done, and then no, it's not for me. Like, why in the world is a celebrity coming in there to launch a token? Well, to take your money. That's why. You don't see like Taylor Swift or who's another popular celebrity that's just on top of the world, like making so much money they don't care. You don't see those. The only celebrity coins you see launching are washed up celebrities who are just like, I ain't got no more money. I lost all my money. This is my last chance. Let me get some money. Study Hulk Hogan. Like the token, it launched, it roasted. Study Caitlyn Jenner, launched, it roasted, and study like all those other rappers that are washed up and launch a token. They roast everyone and take no, stay away from it. Just buy the other memes. Who cares if you make a 10 or 20x on them? Like they're going to zero eventually. Rocky is cool. I faded this one. Not because I faded it like early on. I faded it because I found it at like 10 mil. But Rocky is going places, dude. I like Rocky. I don't like how some of the insiders are pushing it and behind it, but it's a good meme. I like it. What are your top 5 meme coins for the bull that are fair value and good risk to reward at the moment? Um, mm, that's a good question. Apu is my highest conviction play. That thing is like a 200 mil cap right now. I do think that is going to multiple billions. So I mean, it depends on your perspective. Gondola is a 2 mil market cap. That has a really good risk to reward. You have a poo girl. A poo girl, really good risk to reward. I think that one is going to be a strong play. I'll pull it up for you. I already explained the thesis, but I think this is a minimum 100 mil market cap token. It's 2.3. The other one is a poo. I think this one is going to multiple billions. Gondola. Gondola. This one I think is going to go to at least 100 mil. Remember though, Gondola, it has 7 tickers. So it's not easily searchable, but their community is strong. So me personally, if this thing was 6 tickers or less, this thing would be at 10 mil market cap right now. It's just, it doesn't have that escape velocity ability when you have a larger amount of tickers. Um, yeah, Retardio. I'll show you this one. I hold no Retardio, but this one is definitely going places. I think this one is going to multiple billions for sure. Well, not for sure. There's no such thing as certainties, but it's a good one. Uh Here, let me give you I'll do sub let's see. Let's do sub 10 mil. This one, Long Cat, these guys have a strong community. This is a really good meme. I think this one is going places. This is going to be one of our strong cat coins, just like Mini. Mini isn't sub 10 mil, so I'm not going to talk about that one. So let's talk about another sub 10. Speed, real fast. Dude, this thing was nuts. And I still think it's a good entry here. I mean, the meme is so good. Like, let me show you guys the meme. It's hilarious. Like I laugh every time I see it. I think. Do I laugh? Yeah, I laugh sometimes. You know, that's not the meme. So here's one of their memes. Study speed. It's so dumb. Or like this. It's so dumb. This is the original meme right here. Well, actually, that's not the original, but like, dude, this come on. It's so easy to go viral. Here it is. This is the original. Oh, this is my tweet. It's so dumb. But the meme, it just it brings joy, guys. It brings joy. To me, at least, it does. So I buy. Let me give you some more because you're probably asking for some more. Aura. It's not sub 10 mil, but I do think that one is going to billion. Zoomer, yes. Okay, no, Zoomer is 20 mil, but it's going places. So I'll show you guys this one instead. Cook. This one is going places. This one is going to be 100 mil cap, in my opinion. Again, there's no such thing as certainties, but 100 mil cap here. No. Oh, Staircat. Yeah, Helia for sure. 100 mil cap here. I could see this one. Doomer. This is on base. I like this one. It's sub 10 mil. This one's 1 mil or 1.4. Now, guys, keep in mind, some of these, they may not make it, but one or two of these, maybe three of them will make it. Just think in probabilities. If you buy, let's say, 50 of these tokens, and let's say you throw $100 at each of them, and let's say 47 of them go to zero, you lose $4,700. However, those other three, they pull 100x and you invested $100 in them, you make 30 grand. That's how the math works. So $4,700 is your loss, but you make 30 grand. How much did you actually lose? Well, let's just factor in it takes your time, it takes your research, whatever. You profited 15K. The other 15K paid for your time. You spent which really isn't much time, but hey, whatever. And then it's your opportunity cost and then the amount of money that you spent to invest in them. Put that into perspective, guys. That's how you have to play the memes. Do not overinvest in these. If you find a really, really good meme and you have $1,000 to invest, do not throw $1,000 at that meme. I repeat, do not. Why? Because if it goes to zero, it's game over. You can no longer play the game. However, you can invest that into multiple memes. All it takes is for one or two of those to go absolutely viral and send. That is the meme coin game. Do not go all into this type of thing. It's not Bitcoin. It's not ETH. Don't be fooled. Let me give you some more tickers. Sorry to go on a segue. Gondola, APU girl, APU, Groiper. I think that one is good. SPX. Tucker already took off. Oh, I like this one. This one's on Phantom. THC, 10 hat cat. I like this cat, man. This cat is going places. It's a cat with a tinfoil hat. If Phantom gets some love, it's going places. Joe is going. It's high market cap though. Bob, no, that's higher market cap. I'm just scrolling through tickers, guys. I got so many saved. Higher on Base and Solana. Those are both cool. Problem with the one on Solana is that you have the one on Base and it's at a 15 mil cap already. So it's like, Nope. Nope. Oh, autism. I think autism is good. Study autism, guys. I'm telling you, that ticker is going places. Okay, egg on base is definitely going places. This thing is like 1 mil cap now. Yeah, this thing is going places for sure. 1.5 mil. You guys remember where it used to be? This was the same thing I was reminding you of those biz call guys. Those guys got in super early. Now most of them are basically out. So it gives it a lot of time for this thing to run, or a lot of room for this thing to run now. Now that all the Jeets are out, or most of them are. Those guys are absolute Jeets. They're bozos. Should be called Bozo Club instead of Biz Club. Boop the dog on Arbitrum. Stinks that they depend on the liquidity of Arbitrum, but hey, whatever. This one is a higher market cap, but it's not limited to the upside as much as the others because it's on Bitcoin. I do think this one is going to be a $1 billion cat. It's $1 billion cat is literally the ticker. I'll show you guys this. It's Billy the cat, $1 billion cat. I do think this one is going to $1 billion. I want to show you guys the market cap, but it's not letting me scroll. Let me scroll. Thank you. Market cap, 43 mil. I think this one is going places for sure. Oh, let's go here. Soy. This one is kind of like your Wojak. We talked about it earlier in the video. This may or may not do something. It's not a high conviction play, so erase that. Frog. This one is mid conviction play for me. The reason I say mid conviction is it's actually taking an interesting approach to where it's trying to attract the lower to mid influencers. They are getting some larger influencers now, and they're trying to take a community approach to influencers, to where instead of paying them tokens, which most people do, they're having them buy in, join the community, and be a part of that group type of thing. So you have to grind for your bags. But I'll leave it. There's a couple more, but I'll leave it at this. Study autism. I'm telling you, study autism. But whatever. If you don't get anything away from this video, study Cook and study autism. Study those two. Study them. We also started to get deeper into the rabbit hole of crypto. When prices are rising, you will eventually get pulled in deeper to make. Yeah, welcome to crypto. That's how it works. Yep. You hit it right on the head. Andy on Blast, Crypto Stan is pushing this hard. I don't know how much liquidity Blast. I like Andy on Blast. I used to hold a bunch of it, but problem is that liquidity bug, not feature. It's a bug to where they depend on their liquidity. If there's no new liquidity coming in, there's no new money to buy. But I do think Andy on Blast is a strong one. I don't like the Andy on ETH. Do I hold some? Yeah, of course I hold some. But it's a cabal coin. It's pushed by a bunch of insiders and influencers. It's a pump and dump scam. Is what it is. It's the same thing with Brett. The team, they hold a bunch of the tokens. Eventually they're going to sell. Just do not be left holding the bag. However, you can ride the train on the way up. Just don't get left holding the bag. The question is when they're going to sell. I really like Smisky, but I don't think there is hope. Smiski. Okay. Smisk. Smisky. Yeah. No thanks. I would rather invest in something like this instead of a copycat of Mitchie. Just buy something that does the opposite of Mitchie. The invisible cat. Keith. Get it, Keith. Jasmine. Okay, it's you again. Dougal. I've heard of Dougal. Dougal. Is it? It's not a duck. Yeah, I remember this. This is a Matt Fury character. No thanks. All the Matt Fury characters, no thanks. They're too forced. I mean, sure, Boys Club is okay. Like Andy, Brett, Bobo, Moo, whatever. But it's too forced. Bobo on ETH, large cap. Yeah, that's for a meme coin, that's a large cap. For a regular token, it's a mid cap. Astrology tickers on Sol. I faded this, but I'm actually glad I did. Cancer was one of them that was shilled. Actually, there was a couple of others. Cancer, Leo. Yeah, these, I think No, they might have another run. But me personally, I focused on culture. And my thesis was, hey, MOG, culture coins, it's easy for a community to garner around. Study autism. Nami. I don't know what Nami is, but I'll check it out. Nami, the thief cat. Hmm. Nami can steal everything, but not your soul. Well, they're actually stealing my soul because I have to sell it to buy their token. It's cool meme, but I don't know. I'd have to. I mean, I guess we can study their shill army. If you guys are in this video or on Twitter, let's see how hard your army raids, and then I'll do some more research into it. Wojak and NBC, yeah, dude. Wojak and NBC are huge. I like both of those. They're just larger caps. That's all. But I hold both. Like those things are going to billion for sure. Not no certainties. Sorry, guys. Not for sure, but unrelated. But are Doginals dead and over? No, I don't think they are dead and over. I do hold all of my Doginals, all the Dogi. I do hold Dosu. I hold Debit, Win. I hold a bunch of them. I haven't sold. Like they're still all there, but it's a zero to moon play for me. There is a chance it goes to absolute zero. Like I thought more of the people would be coming into it, especially with Bitcoin and the fees being astronomical. But if you look at the mem pool on Bitcoin, it is like nothing. So if the Bitcoin mem pool isn't spiced and juiced, then there goes the thesis for Doginals. However, I do think some point and sometime in the future, they will get some traction, especially when Doge starts to take off and those guys want to experiment inside their community. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin ordinals didn't start to get their rally until Bitcoin started to rise. So people are like, I got this Bitcoin, I got it early. Let me experiment with BRC20s and play around with this stuff. It's the same concept with Doge. Doge is basically at its bear market levels, which was like 5 cents, 6 cents. It hasn't done much. So there's a lot of people hurting on their backs right now. And also got to factor in that, like, are these guys going to be smart enough to be able to use this stuff? Sure, eventually, but they need more tooling to make it simple and easy to use. That's why Solana has its state of fame, I guess you can say. When you give your opinion that something could go to $1 billion market cap, you mean in an ideal setting where market is flooded with liquidity, etc. Not. Oh yes, yes. That's a really good disclaimer. When I say $1 billion in market cap, I'm speaking in terminology of the future bull run. Like when liquidity is coming in, retail is here. People are like, "What's the ticker? I got money to invest. I'm buying this now." No, I'm not talking about 2 weeks. Can it do it in 2 weeks? I mean, I guess, but is that my time frame? No, it's not. My time frame is not 2 weeks. But yeah. All right, this dude keeps pumping or talking about grit and Nvidia. I think it's time to close up shop. Study autism, right? Yeah, study autism. Why am I looking up? I'm telling you, autism stuff. Proverbs 18. Make sure you guys don't have any more tickers. I'm gonna go on Twitter, check the notice. What's up? What do you need? Yeah, we answered all the questions, guys. All right, we're caught up. Cool. Guys, I appreciate you jumping in. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want me to talk about some different tickers, I'll try to do these meme streams more often, especially when we get a lot of activity on when, tickers are flying. But hey, as always, guys, this is fun. I love doing this stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one. But before we close, was a one-liner. Proverbs chapter 18 verses 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. That's so true, man. That same tongue that you curse people with, you can actually bring blessings to them. Be good, be righteous. Peace, guys.